we come on to what are the different types of business services that we are going to be focusing on or studying about. Number one being, we have about 5: banking, insurance, postal services, transportation and warehousing. If you recall, हमने first chapter में किया था that these are basically nothing else but auxiliaries to trade. These are nothing else but auxiliaries to trade. Fine. All these business services, they remove various hindrances, be it of time, be it of place, be it of information. Okay. Now let us take each one of them one by one. Talking about banking. What is the main function of a bank? They accept deposits repayable on demand or after a fixed period of time. A layman's understanding of bank would be that you go deposit your money over there, right? You will earn a fixed amount of interest, fine, and जब भी मेरे को बस पैसे की ज़रूरत हो मैं वहाँ से निकलवा सकती हूँ, या अगर मैंने कोई फिक्स टाइम पीरियड के लिए डिपॉजिट लिया तो जब वो मैच्योर होगा तो मुझे पैसे वापस मिल जाएंगे. दिस इज़ व्हाट अ लेमन्स अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ बैंक इज. ओके. नाउ another function that we'll talk about here is, it is not only that banks are there that you go put your money over there and they will pay you interest. आपने कभी ये सोचा कि आप तो अपना पैसा वहाँ पे डिपॉजिट कराते हैं, मैंने अपना लेट्स से अबाउट फ्यू लैक्स करा दिया, किसी और ने 5 लाख 6 लाख व्हाटएवर, देन बैंक के पास पैसा कहाँ से आता है आपको इंटरेस्ट देने के लिए? Okay, so banks, they encourage people to save money and put it in deposits or savings accounts, right? Then further, banks, they mobilize the savings of the people and make funds available to business enterprises in the forms of loan. Okay, now after you have deposited money in the bank, okay, after retaining a specific amount of money as is required by the RBI, after keeping that specific amount of money aside, the remaining amount of money is extended as loan to different business enterprises who in turn pay interest to the bank. तो बैंक कहाँ से पैसा कमा रहा है? बैंक है जो आपका पैसा है उसको वो आगे लोन की तरह एक्सटेंड कर रहा है औरों को, ठीक है, एंड वो लोग बैंक को इंटरेस्ट पे करते हैं और उसी अमाउंट में से आपका इंटरेस्ट बैंक देता है. All right, so this whole process is called as basically nothing else but banks are mobilizing savings, okay, and is making this money available to the various business enterprises in the forms of loans, right? Now coming to which are the different types of banks here. Commercial banks. Commercial banks का main purpose क्या होता है? That is to accept deposit from the people, okay, then to give loans, to extend loans, all right, then cooperative bank. And cooperative banks कौन से? Cooperative banks, they basically come under the purview of the Cooperative Societies Act, and the main aim of these cooperative banks is to provide cheap loans to its members. Fine. Then so when we talk about specialized banks are basically the foreign exchange banks and industrial and development banks, okay. Then central bank. Now central bank, it basically regulates the functioning of all other banks of a country. Fine. And which is the Central Bank of India? It is the Reserve Bank of India. Fine. All right. Now coming to what are the different functions of commercial banks. We are taking up functions of commercial banks. क्या functions होते हैं commercial bank के? First and the foremost function of a commercial bank is that of acceptance of deposits. ठीक है, लोगों के पैसे accept करना. अब लोगों के पैसे accept करना, उसके लिए there are different type of schemes which these commercial banks have, different types of accounts which these commercial banks have. Number one being current account. Fine. This current account, the facility of the current account is basically available for all the business enterprises, and the account holders, they are free to make deposits and withdraw money without any limitation on number of withdrawals. Okay, they do not get any interest. यहाँ पे they are free to make any number of withdrawals and deposits that they want to make, but they do not get any interest on that. which means that it is only like a locker. You go, put your money over there. Next day, if you want to withdraw it, you can do that. You can withdraw money n number of times. You can deposit money n number of times. There is no limitation on that. Then next comes your savings account. Fine. It is opened with a very small amount of money, and there is a minimum amount that you are supposed to, minimum balance that you're supposed to have in the savings account. And this idea of savings account basically is the main reason for having savings account was to basically promote the habit of saving amongst people, right? There is a limitation onto the number of times you can withdraw money or deposit money, and definitely there is you do get interest on your savings. Fine. I don't know how many of you have really done that, but आप अपना डेबिट कार्ड भी अगर यूज करेंगे, you cannot withdraw, there is a limit, you cannot withdraw more than 20,000 rupees in a day, okay, because that debit card that you have, it is connected to your savings account. After that comes recurring deposit account. Recurring deposit में क्या होता है? This again, like I'll tell you, let us suppose if I'm earning a salary of about 80,000 rupees, fine, and if I get a recurring deposit done out of my salary for 50,000, तो जैसे ही मेरी सैलरी मेरे अकाउंट में आएगी, automatically 50,000 rupees straight will go to another account which is called as a recurring deposit account. हर महीने मेरी सैलरी में से 50,000 वहाँ पे जमा होते रहेंगे. I can open a RD for 1 year or 2 year as the case may be, right? इसके ऊपर भी आपको इंटरेस्ट मिलता है. Fine. This is also to encourage savings amongst people. Then comes your fixed deposit account. Fixed deposit account भी also आपने FD के नाम से सुना होगा इसका. Fine. इसमें क्या होता है? That it is done for a specific amount of money. It can be done for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, as the case may be, जैसा आपका whatever suits the customer. Fine. Fine. But that money is fixed for that period of time. अगर मैंने 4 लाख की FD कराई है 4 साल के लिए, तो 4 साल के लिए मेरे 4 lakh rupees are fixed. I cannot touch that 4 lakh rupees, and the rate of interest that I'm going to get is definitely going to be higher than what I'm going to get in savings account. ठीक है. और अगर मैच्योरिटी से पहले अगर आप FD तोड़ाते हैं अपनी, तो आपको रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट को थोड़ा सैक्रिफाइस करना पड़ता है, बिकॉज यू हैव ब्रोकन योर प्रॉमिस विद द बैंक. आपने कहा था बैंक को कि 5 लाख मुझे आपको 5 साल के लिए दे रही हूँ. उससे पहले अगर आपने FD तोड़ाई तो डेफिनेटली आपको प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट पूरा मिलेगा, बट रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट में से आपका थोड़ा सा काट लिया जाएगा. देन मल्टीपल ऑप्शन डिपॉजिट. मल्टीपल ऑप्शन डिपॉजिट क्या है? इन दिस केस दिस डिपॉजिट इज लिंक्ड टू डिपॉजिटर्स सेविंग्स अकाउंट. ये आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट से लिंक्ड है. फाइन. एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू कि सेविंग्स अकाउंट में कुछ मिनिमम बैलेंस आपको मेंटेन करके रखना होता है. आपने चेक इशू किया लेट अस से 50,000 का, और आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में है ओनली अबाउट 35,000. ओके. सो इफ यू हैव अ मल्टीपल ऑप्शन डिपॉजिट अकाउंट, ऑटोमेटिकली जितना अमाउंट कम पड़ रहा है विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड फ्रॉम मल्टीपल ऑप्शन टू दी सेविंग्स अकाउंट फॉर definitely for a short period of time. Clear? So these are the 5 different types of accounts over here that we've studied. All right. Second function of commercial bank is of lending of funds. As I just explained to you that how does bank perform this function of lending? आपने पहले डिपॉजिट्स एक्सेप्ट किए, उसमें से एक सर्टेन परसेंटेज अपने पास रख के, बिकॉज